Well, hello everyone from a very rainy day outside of San Antonio. And I do these in advance, so it may not be raining in 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, this week for week 3, we're looking at AIs, artificial intelligence. What can they do? That's a hot topic around here nowadays. Just had a big discussion in our English department meeting about students using AIs to write their papers and to do everything. My philosophy is let's not fear it. Let's learn how to use it wisely and ethically as a tool. All right? And that's what we're doing in this course. We're going to learn how to use AIs to help us out, not to write everything we do, because that way you don't really learn anything, or your audience doesn't learn. Okay? So we're going to learn this in this week and in this course how we're going to use AI ethically as a tool. So for this, and AIs are out there all around, and we're not talking about sentient AIs like Skynet or HAL 9000. They're not going to come and get you, but you do have to be very aware of what you're looking at, what you're reading. It's come to light, some humans can actually look at an AI generated video or an image and tell it's AI. I'm one of those people. I can look at an image and say, that's AI generated video. No, let's not go there. And if you learn enough, you can realize, and you read stories or something, hey, a human didn't do that. That was done by an AI. So again, you have to begin to start critically thinking and critically looking at documents and looking, well, can AI be useful in my field? Can it do a simple memo or a simple poster to get information out that's in a way that my community, my profession, my career field accepts? All right. So we're going outside of our textbook, and we're going to read, well, why learn about AIs? This is a chapter from an open educational resource textbook for teachers that say, teachers, this is why you should be learning about AIs. This is why you should be bringing them into your classroom. This is what they are. And, well, this is very, very applicable to us. Why AIs won't replace technical writers. Hey, because you don't have that human nuance in them yet. While they're learning all the time, generative AIs, remember, they learn all the time. They're learning from all the input put in them. Are they thinking like a human? No. They're an algorithm. An algorithm is that mathematical equation, right, that looks at things. That's what they are. They're not thinking. They don't have a brain. But they are learning in a way. Is AI finally good at stuff? Well, that's a problem, okay? And then I want you to find a source on AIs. And there are tons of them out there. There's just too many really to start keeping up with, because the technology is so new and it's growing so fast that we have to catch up to it. So, well, what's the assignment for week 3? Well, we're going to do a little bit, we're going to talk about AIs. As I write stuff, I use the AI of Grammarly, because it tells me, you're being too wordy. Come on, cut this out. Did you mean to say this? And I guess it's kind of made me lazy, because I know this stuff. I have that terminal degree in rhetoric. But the AI helps me, so I can get on faster. I can just do things faster. It just makes me more productive. All right. So you're going to read the lecture. You're going to find the source on AI. You're going to do all the readings. And you're just going to compose another Driscoll method reflection on this. And then you're going to reply. Again, you're going to do your student response where you say, okay, yeah, I didn't think of that point that you brought out about this. But have you thought about this point? Because this is what I got out of those readings. Remember, we're having a discussion. Discussions is the way new knowledge is made. When you start discussing things with people, you make new knowledge. And in technical communication, you discuss things clearly and concisely so somebody can quickly find the information they want. Okay? That's the whole premise of everything. Well, it's a short lecture for today. Enjoy this on AI. Look over our first project if you have any questions. Again, the extra credit, weekly extra credit. Post your questions there. We can talk about it. We can help each other through all this. That's all I have. I'm going to try and get off now because it is storming here outside of San Antonio on this day. And it looks like we're going to have a bad storm again. And I don't want my internet to go out. So again, for questions, just send me an email. Bye.